Hello everyone! In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can build your own CRM with Notion. So here is the Notion CRM that are going to be our inspiration for today. You can see that this Notion CRM have several properties that are going to be very useful for your business. With the CRM, you're going to be able to save or store your contact information as well as the account information of your customers. You can also manage your tasks and project. And in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create some properties that are included in this CRM. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with an empty page. Right here, I already opened my empty page and I'm going to name it as a basic CRM because today we're not going to create a CRM that are too complicated. This is a very basic one that you can customize. And this is optional, but I always like to insert a cover photos for my Notion templates. I think that it adds up some more colors and it just make everything looks more nicer. Now, the first comment that we're going to input on our CRM is going to be the call out comment because we're going to want to create the navigation call out just like the one on the other CRM. So go ahead and type in slash call out. And then after you created that, you can go ahead and add your navigation text. Here, I'm just going to type in directly the navigation text, and then I'm going to click Ctrl B on my keyboard to bold it. And then I'm also going to change the symbol of my navigation just so that it's going to represent it better. Next, we're going to start and adding pages on our navigations callout. So go ahead and type in slash page. And the first page that we're going to create is going to be the account companies page. So go ahead and name the page as companies, or maybe you want to name it account, whatever you like. I'm just going to name mine companies. And I'm going to add table view as my database layout. So I'm going to go ahead and type in slash table view. So you can see there is two types of table. You can type in a table, but it's just going to give you some basic rows and columns. I prefer table view because they will already map out some properties for you and it's just easier for me to customize compared to the table properties. So after you click on that, go ahead and click on new database. And now we've already got the table view layout. Over here, we already got two properties on our table. The first one is name and the second one is the tags. So first, I'm just going to rename my table as all because this is going to be the sections where I will have all of the company's information, and then I'm also going to change the symbol. After that, I'm going to change my first sections or my first column as company names. I'm not going to change the properties layout. I'm just going to let it stay as tags. And then on the second column, we can see that we have the tags properties, and I'm going to change the name into relationship. And then I'm going to create a new properties, which is the select properties and name it owner. And I'm also going to add the URL or the website properties, as well as addresses. And I also add up some properties such as the created date, created by, and edited date. So let's try to fill in the information. Let's say that we have LinkedIn as our company's customers, and then I'm going to go ahead and type LinkedIn on the company's name. And as for the relationship, you can create any type of relationship you want. For example, is it a new customer or it's a prospect customer, etc. You can go ahead and type on the certain relationship that you want, and then you can click on it and you could just set up the tags that you want for that company. Next, you're going to want to set up the owner of this account. You can obviously click on more if you invite your team to this Notion page. I haven't invited anyone, so that's why the only name that pops up are just my name. But if you share this page to your team members, surely their name are going to pop up over here. And then I'm also going to insert the website, and you can fill in the address if you have that data. And you can see right here that with the table view template, it comes with several rows, and I'm just going to delete the one that we're not going to use. And then I'm going to freeze on the column that I feel like are the most important. So I feel that names, relationship, owner is an important column. So I'm going to go ahead and freeze it up. So as you can see, when I slide it around, those columns that I froze up are not going to move around, and I can still see those information. So we're finished with the first page for our navigation. Now we're going to create another one, which is going to be the contact page. So go ahead and type in slash page and then create your contact page by renaming the empty page that you just created. And then you can insert the same table view database just like the one that we did for the company's account. Now I've already added my column, but I'm going to show you how you can link this contact page to the company page that we've created earlier. You can do that by adding a new column and choose relation. And over there, you can choose on which page would you want this specific page to be related to. So I'm going to connect it to my company's page. The reason why it says untitled database over there is because I forgot to name my database. I just hide the title before renaming it, so make sure you don't do that mistake. And you can also put a limit on how many pages you will want to link to this page right here. Once you're done, you're going to see that you will now be able to search for the company's name on that specific column. I only added one company, so that's why the only one that shows up are just this LinkedIn one. But if you already add up more than one company, the selections of company that you've already inserted are going to appear over there. So let's say that I have a contact with the name of Sarah, and then I'm going to put her title in. To create this title properties, all you have to do is just to add the select properties, and then you're going to be able to create something like this. So you can add your contact title. Let's say maybe she's a CEO, or she's the public relation of that company, or maybe she's the HR. You can go ahead and type that in. And the system is actually quite similar with the relationship one that we have on the company's account. Once you're done, go ahead and add in more properties such as the created by, created date, edited by, and edited date. I feel like those properties are very important just so that you know if there are any changes and who made the changes. Once we're done, we're going to go back to our CRM dashboard, and we're going to create another properties that are shown on the dashboard. The next thing we're going to create is we're going to add the quick add sections, and over here we're going to create some buttons that are going to create a template to add up more information to the pages that we have already created. The first thing we're going to want to do is to add up a new contact button. So over here, what I did was I type in slash button and then I rename it as contact. And for the first action that this button is going to do is it's going to ask for confirmation. So go ahead and click on show confirmation, and then the second action that it's going to do is it's going to add page 2. If you click on continue when you want to create a new contact by clicking on the button that we're creating right here, it's going to allows you to add up more contact on the contacts page without having to go to that page first. So I'm going to go ahead and choose add page to contacts, and then it's going to be saved as name. So off screens, what I did was I renamed my database and I created a template on my contact page. So whenever I click on the quick add, it's going to add more contact automatically in the form of the template that I've already created off screen. You can see right here when I click on it, it's going to ask for a confirmation. And if you click on continue, it's going to automatically add a new data. You can see right here, a new row just shows up and it only says name because that is the template that I created. Um, After you add your quick contact, you can just go ahead and rename your contact. You can add up as many quick add button as you like, but I suggest you to create only the important one, and you can do that by the same system that I've shown you with the contact button. So over here, I created a company button, and then I'm going to make sure that the symbol that I add for the quick add as well as for the navigation is the same, just so that people know which one is connected with which. Again, if I click on the button, it's going to show me whether I want to continue and create a new data or not. And as you can see, it adds up one more row to my company's account, and then I can just change it and add up more data to it. Next, if you would like to add some sections for priority tasks, you can go ahead and type in slash list view, and it's going to be the place where you can see your priority task, and you can also manage it from there. Make sure to click on New Database when you're inserting your list view database, because we're not going to base the information on this list view task on any other database that we have. Next, if you want the information on your navigation page to also show on your dashboard, you can go ahead and click in slash linked view of database, and then you can choose on the database that you would like to show on your dashboard. For example, I want my contacts to be shown here. So what I did was I click on the contact database and put it on my dashboard. As you can see, the exact same information that I have on my contacts page is now appearing on my dashboard. So those are some basic things that you can do to create CRM on your Notion. You can explore by creating more quick add buttons or maybe create more navigation pages. The idea of how you create it is almost exactly the same with the one that I just showed you. So that is it. Those are the basic things that you can do to create your own CRM in Notion. I hope this tutorial is helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.